I don't plan on doing a daily update on this mysterious pneumonia that is coming in from China. It is now here in the United States.
So I know you guys want to know, what jobs are these AI robots going to take over? It's like right now. Sometimes I'm just sitting here going through news article after news article, reading through what people sent me, and an hour passes by and I'm like, I just need to start getting some of this stuff out there or I'm going to be here all day. With that, no shortage of stuff that you guys need to be aware of coming right up. If you guys are brand new here, welcome to our awesome community where we do prepping tips, emergency preparedness how-tos, and most importantly, we go over news awareness, stuff that you want to know about. You guys happen to find value in that, be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. So it's not just us experiencing some crazy weather, just one of the things I want to talk about. Over travel chaos worldwide as heavy snow blankets European cities to Hawaiian peaks. Over there, even in Europe, yeah, heavy snowfall across Europe, including in Germany, where travel was halted and people reported injuries and people didn't make it. A lot of crazy weather happening when the reports I got earlier, it was going to be kind of a light winter. Well, we're getting an early winter and we're getting a hard winter, especially around here. As for the weather around here, it's snowing like every day. As you can see, it kind of caught us off guard. That's my lawnmower getting buried. Definitely earlier snow than we're used to around here, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Let me know down in the comments down below what type of weather you guys are experiencing in what state. Yeah, I'd be curious at what you guys are experiencing in your areas. Be sure to let us know. Meanwhile, over in Munich, I mean, seriously, look at snow complications. Does that look normal to you? I don't think so. Definitely don't want to get caught up in some business like that, especially if it's your flight. And Jack writes in the past week, 10 people died in snowstorms that rocked Ukraine, leaving some trapped, and thousands of stranded vehicles, according to officials. And he adds, and this is great advice, yep, why one needs to have their winter kit in their vehicles, batteries, food, water, blankets, even a change of clothes and decent walking shoes and boots, etc. That right there could not come at a better time. That is sound advice. I have wool blankets. I've went into detail in videos before. Actually, this video right here from last year, if you want some tips on what you should have in your car during winter, definitely a time to be prepared in snow, winter, cold climates like this, because you get stranded, get into a predicament, you're going to want to be prepared, or it could turn into a really bad thing. And I know you guys are following this mystery pneumonia thing. I talked about it in this video the other day. Dr. John Campbell had a really good approach on it, talking about the mycoplasmal pneumonia. Well, now what we're seeing is this mystery pneumonia over there in China is here in the United States. But they're giving it a name now. Even though it's still a mystery, they're giving it a name like they know what it is. I like how Adam puts it on Snyder Reports.
I don't plan on doing a daily update on this mysterious pneumonia that is coming in from China. It is now here in the United States. However, here in the US, we are not calling it the mysterious pneumonia. So let's be very clear on that. Here in the US, it has a different name, but it's here. We finally are getting some answers, and I will tell you what health professionals and even the CDC has to say about this mysterious pneumonia. But again, here in the US, we're using a different name because according to experts, they say using the term mysterious pneumonia, like they're doing in China, would cause panic here in the United States. I think that's true, but at the same time, if we do not know exactly what it is, should we be giving it just some random name?
Snyder Reports nailed it on that one. But of course, this definitely fits in the type of things that they do, right? So like I said in that video, Dr. John Campbell is leaning more towards a mycoplasmal pneumonia, but we're calling it the white lung pneumonia. Right here in this X post, you can actually see and read that white lung pneumonia, mycoplasmal pneumonia, is actually listed by the PfizPfiz as an adverse reaction to the thing they gave you to help you against the thing. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail on that for reasons you already know, but I'll put a link in this down in the description if you want to take a peek at that. Anyway, here's some photos of some x-rays x-rays of kind of what that resembles, and I'm guessing that that's why they're calling it white lung. But definitely a lot of controversy on why people are getting this, which again, we won't talk about, but not a bad thing to research for yourselves. Anyway, with that, you guys need to be on your guard. You need to be doing what you know you need to be doing to make sure your health is up. You guys are being precautious. As I said before, nobody wants to be getting no types of pneumonia. It's a harsh illness, especially if it's one that came from China. Now I'm going to get to Chinese humanoid robot factories that are going to be rolled out. But before that, let's recap on the rice situation. As I told you before, rice has been limited. And if nothing else, we were going to see the prices go up on rice in result of that. And I warned you guys to make sure, if you're rice eaters, to stock up then before, if nothing else, the food inflation got to a point where you wouldn't even want to buy it. Rice nears 15-year high as global food crisis, much worse than 2008. Rice prices are on the verge of hitting new 15-year highs as the damaging effects of El Nino weather phenomenon across Asia have damaged farmlands, leading to dwindling supplies. In fact, the Thai white rice 5% broke hit $640 per ton this week. These prices are back to levels not seen since October of 2008. Prices are up over 50% since the start of 2022. Now, for those of you that heeded my advice at getting your rice back then, you can thank me because I just saved you 50%. Another thing that I found super interesting, forwarded to me by Lane from Natural News, the Chinese humanoid robot factories go online in 2025. Well, I don't suppose people like us will be looking forward to that, because that's just going down another rabbit trail that most people, even Elon Musk, says would be damaging. Documents from China's Industry and Technology Ministry reveal that the Chinese humanoid robot factories will go online in 2025, churning out millions of robots with AI brains that will take place of human beings everywhere. This reminds me of a cartoon that I once saw where robots ran the world and people just sat at home and watched TV and media and got fat. So I know you guys want to know, what jobs are these AI robots going to take over? Warehouse workers, office workers, healthcare, fast food, and even doctors will soon be replaced with AI-powered humanoid robots. The full production supply chain is announced to be churning at full capacity by 2027. You guys know how fast time flies. We'll be there before you know it. Meanwhile, Microsoft has just released a new business flow AI agent ecosystem that will replace nearly half of the white-collar labor force in office jobs across banking, insurance, government, education, and other industries. This is no longer science fiction. About half the human workforce is about to become obsolete. Hence the push for global Depop. And sadly, we know that stuff is getting more techy. And there's big AI conglomerates, big tech companies that are getting their hands on this with no cap, with no restrictions, and they're wanting to take this thing to the moon because, you know why? Money. Other things happening worth taking note: Israeli bombing of Gaza intensifies, crashes reported near the southern city. Also, Islamic State claims responsibility for the deadly Philippine bombing. And I know it's not all over the news, but the Pentagon is aware of reports of attack on U.S. warships in the Red Sea. I know there's a couple other YouTube channels that have been deep diving that. Furthermore, 2 ships hit by drone attacks in the Red Sea. Maritime security sources on Sunday said that the bulk carrier ship had been hit by at least 2 drones while sailing in the Red Sea. And that's from Reuters. We've got suspected U.S. strikes in Iraq that's taken out militia, sources say. Enough to say a lot of crazy things going on out there, and more reason for people to be on guard. Be aware of your surroundings, what's going on, so you can be better protected, more aware, more conscious of reality. Hence, having a mind of your own and being able to think through things yourself without being told what to think. A lot's going on and a lot is changing daily. And I'm going to try my best to keep you guys posted on stuff that's coming up. And if you don't know what's in your Dawn dish soap or your Tide, you better be watching that video. And if you don't know what they're doing to meat, the meat that you're eating, be sure to watch this video. As I know more, I'll keep you guys posted. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you on the next one.